All right, so now the system has checked for errors, and hopefully you've resolved any errors that came up, and we're ready to sign and submit our FAFSA information. So you can print a copy for yourself here. This question about are you a preparer, this is really about, is there someone who's helping you fill out the form who is being paid for that service? So hopefully you're saying no to that question, because I think you can do this for yourself. A PIN is something you get from the Department of Education that you can use to sign these documents electronically. And I highly recommend that you use a PIN to sign your documents. It speeds the process up. A PIN will allow you to sign the document electronically, so it speeds the process up. You do have the option of printing out a signature page and mailing it in, but that slows the whole process down. A PIN is a 4-digit password, essentially, that you're going to use to be able to access your FAFSA again, or to be able to use in all of the federal student aid websites. If you take out loans, for example, the PINs will be very helpful. So be sure to keep your PIN secure. It's for you, and you can use it to sign your documents. There's information here that what you are actually agreeing to when you sign the form, that this is all truthful information to the best of your ability, and that you know that if you're applying for federal student aid, so if you are purposefully giving false information, you can be prosecuted for that. So you'll need to agree to that statement. Parents can also sign with a PIN, although that's not showing right here, but there is an option to do that, and parents also need to agree to the statements here. So we have successfully submitted the application for Thomas, and you can see what kind of information that we've got. So this is actually an interesting little piece of information. If there's more than one family member who needs parent information on the FAFSA, you can actually transfer that information to a new FAFSA. That saves a lot of families a lot of time. You've got information here about the schools that the data is going to be sent to, so it gives you a little summary information about that. Remember, I only included Stanford on my list. If I wanted to include it, if I wanted to send my FAFSA to more schools, I can log back into my application and do that. And in this last spot, this is letting you know that based on the answers that we've entered, what the expected family contribution is being calculated at the moment. Now that information is going to go to the schools listed above, and they are going to verify that information. They will redo the calculation, so it may not be the exact final number, but it gives you an estimate of what that number is going to be. Important to wait for your financial aid award letters. The other important thing on this page is this data release number. What this does is allow you to provide that number to additional schools, and then they can actually get access to your data. So it's a piece of information that you're going to want to hold on to and save this confirmation page. So I hope that that hasn't been as bad as you thought it was going to be when you thought about sitting down and filling out the FAFSA, and that you find your FAFSA filling out to be every bit as easy as that.